What gives a place its meaning? Why do some spaces feel special while others feel cold or boring? The answer may lie in the idea of genius loci, the spirit of place. Christian Norberg Scholes explains this in his book Genius Loci. He says that every place has its own spirit, shaped by things like nature, light, materials, and history. When we visit a place and feel something strong, peace, awe, or connection, it's often because we feel its spirit. For example, the Bergen Stave Church in Norway stands deep in the landscape, surrounded by forests and mountains. It's made of wood, shaped by local traditions, and perfectly fits with the environment. Even without people, this building speaks to us. It has identity, it has presence. Another strong example is the Brian Cemetery by Carlo Scarpa in Italy. It's not just a cemetery but a space for reflection, memory, and nature. Scarpa used water, walls, paths, and light to create a deep emotional experience. Norberg Scholes admires how this place connects life, death, and landscape. It's not just a design, it's a statement about existence.
But what happens when people enter the picture? John Gahey, in his book Life Between Buildings, argues that the real life of cities happens in public spaces, in the areas between buildings. He studied how people use streets, parks, and squares. He saw that when spaces are well designed, people do more than just pass through. They stop, talk, sit, play, and connect. These activities are what being called a place to life. One of Gay's most famous example is Strøget, a main street in Copenhagen. In the past, it was full of cars, but when the city removed the traffic, made it pedestrian only, something amazing happened. People start walking more, sitting outside cafes, shopping, and simply enjoying being there. The numbers of optional and social activities increased. Gehi showed this with diagrams. Better design leads to more life.
So here is the question. What matters more? The physical spirit of a place or the way people use it? Norbert Schulz would say the spirit comes first. A place must have its own identity, something rooted in the land and culture. Without this, it feels fake or empty. But Gale would say that even the most beautiful design means little if people don't use it. A place must work for daily life. Both are right, but in different ways. They also share a common enemy, modernism. Both authors criticize how modern architecture often creates space without meaning. Norbert Schulz says modern buildings ignore the land, the culture, and the atmosphere. They are disconnected from the human experience. Gale agrees, but he focuses on the people. He says modern space often forget how humans behave. They are too large, too empty, and not comfortable for daily use. Their solutions are different but connected. Norbert Schulz wants buildings that speaks to their place, like the Bergen Stave Church or the Brian Cemetery. He believes in designing with the landscape, the history, and the climate. Gale wants better public life. He says we should design streets, plazas, and parks where people want to spend time. This means smaller changes, adding benches, making sidewalks wider, planting trees.
We can bring these two ideas together. Imagine a historic town square. Its building reflects the past, The materials come from the region, and the form fits the land. But maybe it needs more life by adding seeds, shade, and safe space. We can invite people back. We don't destroy spirit, we activate. In the end, Genius Loki is not just about buildings or land, it's about the relationship between space and people. A place becomes meaningful when its form and its use come together. Norberg schools help us understand the spirit. Gel help us bring it to life. A true place has both identity and experience, history and activity, silence and conversation. That is how we create cities, not just to look at, but to live in.